how we define things determines how we perceive things. For example, when we talk about something called life, yes, there's a very particular biological definition for it, which is, you know, to be very specific, maybe, or at least general consensus is, when your, brain is functioning, when your heart is functioning, and the body is functioning, and that's defined as life. And but when we try to understand it from a functional perspective, or how does life affect us, or how do we, like, then we come to these different ideas about a good life, a happy life, things like that. So those are terms which have to resolve on their own, right? Because a lot of the times in our lives, the parameters can be significantly different. The parameters can be, particularly different, and therefore, uh, there are a lot of different facets to it. There are a lot of different perspectives to it. Uh, but I think, from a very generalized perspective, if I have to, like, answer to someone, uh, how would you define life? I would say, once you let go of the resistance, whether that is the resistance to work, or resistance to against work, or resistance against rest, right? Once you let go of that resistance, once you let go of, I was just watching this video by this guy, Zakarabadi or something his username is, and he was, I don't know if I got everything what he said, but one thing I would definitely say is that he was talking about something like, even in the spaces, even in the everything, like the consciousness, we often, yeah, yes, we have a certain agency of this body. I agree with that, but that doesn't mean that this is all there is, or consciousness has to be localized, or our thoughts have to be localized. So thoughts are everywhere. That's the whole point.